As cyclists, we abide by the rules of the road, but we also stick to a code of unwritten rules that help influence our behaviour. Now, I'm not talking about what colour lycra you may or may not wear. These are things to help us get along with other cyclists, but also other road users too. Now though, we felt it needed an update.
That was rude.
Firstly, it goes without saying, not only are we sticking to the rules of the road, but we're also sticking to the rules laid out by your government and your local authorities. So make sure you stay up to date with the news and make sure you can adjust your cycling plans accordingly. Whether that means you have to ride inside or whether you can go
outside, 5 kilometers from home, 100 kilometers from home, solo or with another rider, knowing what you need to do and sticking to it.
It's important not just from a coronavirus perspective, but also because people are hypersensitive at the moment to what other people are doing. As cyclists, we are pretty visible. So if you behave like an idiot, well, you're gonna make it worse for the rest of us. Now, before you set out, let's be clear. Now, you're gonna have to be able to fix some of the basic mechanical issues that you might experience while out riding. So maybe a loose saddle. But it's absolutely imperative that if you're not staying close to home, then to take some spares with you. I'm talking spare inner tube, a pump, and a basic tool like that. That way, well, you're nice and self-sufficient. Everything at the moment is trying to eliminate contact with others. So calling up a family member or a friend to get you home, well, just isn't cool. The other thing to think about is taking enough food with you. The last thing you want to do is to be dropping into a shop miles from home. This is another point of contact that we should be trying to eliminate. Right, I think that would do. Now, it's not so much about being an idiot as about doing your bit. But if you live in a densely populated area, then it's worth having a good think about where you're going to be riding. We're looking for a bit of space, a bit of solitude, so try go for those quieter roads, and if you can, avoid the built-up areas. Now, it's hard to be prescriptive about the do's and the don'ts because everything's, well, specific to you and where you live. Personally, I'm struggling with the bike paths because I find, well, I can't give a wide enough berth when overtaking. But luckily, well, I've got loads and loads of nice, quiet lanes instead. My advice to people new to this would be to have a look at some route planning software. Here at GCN, we work with one called Komoot, who have a free version, and it will naturally guide you onto the best cycling routes, and you can tailor them depending on what type of riding you want to do. Right, I've got my route sorted, and I've got spares and food. I'm gonna take you on a little spin now and finish the coffee, because no ride can start without coffee.
Give each other more room when overtaking. Now, there are so many more people out on their bikes today. I mean, it's amazing. So let's make sure we give each other enough room. So when overtaking, give each other a nice wide berth and don't cut in once you've overtaken. And why not give them a wave? I mean, that's got to be called for now more than ever. Beautiful.
Go a bit steadier on Dissent. When the whole coronavirus pandemic blew up, there was a lot of conversation about whether cycling was safe enough or would it put a greater strain on healthcare. We don't need to go through the stats here, but let's face it, it's been shown time and time again that the benefits of cycling far outweigh the negatives. That said though, perhaps there's a time at which we take a safe sport and make it riskier. And one of those things could be railing descents as fast as we can. Perhaps now's not the time, and let's back it off 1 or 2%. I don't know about you, but I always tend to get a runny nose while I'm out cycling. Yeah, you didn't really need to know that, did you? But I guess I'm not on my own. Ordinarily, it's not taboo to clear your nose into a passing hedge. But let's just say, in 2020, let's stop the stock it rockets. Use your arm, your elbow, or even your shoulder. And if it looks like, well, when you get back home, that you've been attacked by a pack of snails, then so be it. I mean, you could use a handkerchief. But yeah, just leave out the socket rockets, yeah? Thanks. Be courteous. Let's be extra nice and friendly to one another. And if someone gets upset with you riding by or riding past too quickly, let's accept that their circumstance might be a lot different to yours, and there might be a good reason as to why they're feeling anxious and angry. So, social distancing does not mean we need to stop being friendly. So, I'm gonna be extra friendly. Right, that's it. Let us know what you think. Is there anything more us cyclists can be doing? Use that comment section below. I am going to do a bit of yoga, a bit of stretching, something a bit different, keep it nice and chill, and at the end of the day, enjoy the sun. Lucky enough to have a garden. See you all soon.